Because I have a lot of managers and executives and business owners that listen to this show. What do they need to hear right now?
Okay, here's what I want them to know. That my programs reduce their employee turnover and they improve their customer retention. Let me tell you that 70% of job-related stress comes from not our work that we're doing. We actually probably really like what we're doing. It's the people that we work around that makes us crazy. And you know what, Andrew? 40% of us will leave our jobs as a result of that 70% of stress. And we get our little interview mode on, we get our little interview suit on, we go, we get our resume, go find another job. And you know what that means? That might mean moving to another city. That could mean a lot of things.
So in other words, so for example, again, you're telling me the person sitting next to him, right? So either they're too loud. I mean, what are the common issues that stress? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, they stress them out. Maybe they have a personality that's making them crazy. It could be that they smell their perfume coming before they even get there. It could be that they warm their salmon croquettes in the microwave every day at lunch.
It's the fish that kills you, those fish.
You know
Gosh,
what? And the thing about it is 40% of us will go get another job, and guess what happens when we get there?
Same thing.
Yeah, the same thing. It's that person that's making you crazy, just a little bit different. Let's say that you have a problem. You have someone that's creating havoc in whatever way that it might be. It could be 1,000 little things. Let's just say that it's a perfume. That seems very minor, but in the grand scale of things, who knows who has allergies or allergic? Okay, let's just take that. So as an employer, I should have a great HR person. I should be able to go to that HR person and say, Miss So-and-so over here has jumped in the perfume bottle every day for the last month. Could you please talk to her? And so the HR person should have enough about him or herself to set the person down and say, I would want you to tell me. And so that's a great way to approach any topic that you don't want to have to handle. I would want you to tell me. Do I have bad breath? Is it, am I making people crazy for talking on my speakerphone in my office? Or what might it be?
That is good. Well, it's a good approach. I always just go into it. Now, if you don't have an HR manager, you got to do that yourself, or an HR person. But, you got to play dual roles. So now let's switch topics here in the last couple of minutes here to the book. Maybe we can because you wrote a book called Socially Savvy: Power Tips and Avoidable Faux Pas for Business and Social Etiquette. Now, who should be reading this book?
Everybody who's breathing in and out.
Oh, well then. I guess that narrows it down.
So the first section is all about business, and it's so easy to read. My first client was the world's largest construction firm. They said, Joy, would you please write a book that is so easy to read that it would be a topic and 10 things to do, 10 things not to do. So I took that formula. The first section is all about business. The second section is all about social. So it could be going to a wedding, attending a funeral, going to a dinner party, all things social. The third section is called Manners for Minors. And so it's not for children, it's for their parents. Their parents should be able to teach them many things. And so at 5 years old, what should a parent know to teach a child at 5 years old, at 10 years old, at 15 years old?